Good morning, everybody. If you guys can give me a thumbs up. And we will begin. Okay, great. All right, first off, I want to apologize for you guys there last night. Apparently, YouTube had a crash. If you look at the news with it, I posted the link on our Facebook group. All of YouTube went bloop, for a little while. It just happened to be right in the middle of the webinar. And ironically, it happened to be right after I made the statement that I'd love to get your feedback. So boy, did I get some feedback after YouTube crashed last night. So I apologize for that. We're going to look for a new platform to do these webinars. YouTube's been pretty good for us. That was the first time that's happened where it just crashed like that. And I said, you guys could see the link on our group. You could see it was in the news that all of it went bloop. So I apologize for that last night, guys. But today's a new day, and we are ready to go. All right. Oh, we got a lot of questions this morning. Okay, let's see. Where can we start? I have a question for the California exam. Will there be about lien theory? A little bit, but mostly it's about title. They'll ask you if you're familiar, but mostly about title. And once again, I'm not completely sure exactly what each state asks. I'm just familiar with all the national content that everybody has to know. Okay. Joe, please explain different types of deed: general warranty deed, special warranty, quitclaim deed, bargain sale deed, grant deed. Ooh, it's a lot of deeds, Neri. Okay, let me start with that for Neri, ma'am. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So first of all, what's a deed? Do you guys know what a deed is? What's a deed? Who knows what a deed is? Anybody? What's a deed? All right. Okay, so a deed is evidence of a transfer. Okay, evidence of transfer. What's title? What do you guys think title is? What's title? Title's ownership. Good. So now you guys have these different deeds, okay? So first of all, have you guys ever heard of a quitclaim deed? A quitclaim deed. Anybody heard of a quitclaim deed? What's a quitclaim deed? Okay, a quitclaim deed is what you see is what you get. It's immediate transfer of the property, okay? So a quitclaim deed is just immediate transfer of the property. What are some situations you would use a quitclaim deed? Who knows? What's some circumstances you would use a quitclaim deed? Okay, you can use it in divorce. Good. When you agree that one person get the property and there's not, you just transfer the interest over. Transfer property to family. Good. So basically, we're talking about a situation where money's not really exchanged. You're just changing the name on the title. That's a quitclaim deed. And the problem with a quitclaim deed, as Melissa just stated, there's no warranties. Okay, what that means is no protection. What you see is what you get. But for example, if you've been living there with your parents for your whole life, and your parents want to just give you the property, then you don't mind that. Okay, so it's really there just to transfer the name on the title. Then you have your warranty deed. You have a special warranty deed, okay, and you have a general warranty deed. A special warranty deed and a general warranty deed. Who knows the difference? Anybody know the difference between those? Well, first of all, what's a warranty deed? Anybody know? So Melissa said no warranties. So that word warranty comes up. It's kind of like a fancy word, right, guys? So what does the word warranty mean? What do you guys think? So warranty would be, yeah, there's a guarantee. There's no defects in title. Good. So you have your special warranty deed and general warranty deed. And these have to do with time. Okay, they have to do with time. So the special warranty deed is for the time the previous owner had the property. The general warranty deed is for the entire life of the property. Everybody got that difference? So the special warranty deed insures it for the time of the previous owner. The general warranty deed is for the entire life of the property, and the quitclaim is for none of that. Okay, they don't warranty it at all for anybody. Does that make sense? Yes, Brittany. Okay, this is the key point I want everybody to understand. The specials for the previous owner, generals for the life of the property, quitclaims none. So it's really an issue of time. It's not a matter of how much they cover, it's for the time duration they cover. Okay? And a bargain and sale deed basically functions the same way as a quitclaim deed. Okay, there's no warranties. All right, let's do a question on the board. A title company could make a title search by searching the records of the A, county recorder's federal land and county clerk's office, B, federal land office, C, county recorder's office, or D, county clerk's office. So, Brittany, my understanding is special is when you're a traditional sale of the property, and the generals are used more for like commercial property. You could check me on that. All right. Under federal tax law, the basis of real property is the property A, assessed value prior to sale, B, purchase price minus any existing assumed loans, C, fair market value, or D, cost. What do you guys think? C, cost. The basis has to do with the cost of the property. Okay, a lot of you guys said A, the assessed value is the value at that moment. That's not the cost basis. All right. The tax basis is the purchase price. Don't get the assessed value confused with the cost basis. Okay, here we go. An agreement where one party agrees to reimburse the other party for damages suffered in the event of clearly defined risk in exchange for payment of money consideration is commonly known as, what do you guys think? A, fidelity bond, B, a management agreement, C, insurance policy, or D, a lease agreement? Good, easy one, right, guys? The IRS would define a marginal tax rate as A, the rate which is used for the next dollar of taxable income. B, none of the other options are correct. C, the tax rate is used for your state income taxes. Or D, the differences between the present tax rate and the past tax rate. John paid $100,000 cash for a lot and constructed a $500,000 income property in the lot. The construction was financed by paying $100,000 cash and $400,000 loan at 8% annual interest secured by a lien on the property. How much can John depreciate on future income tax returns? A, $100,000, B, $500,000, C, $350,000, or D, $400,000. So this really isn't a math problem, okay? They just want you to know that he constructed the 500 grand lot. And so it wasn't about the financing. It was about the amount he put up to build the property. Okay, so that's what he did. So you could deduct that in income tax returns because he constructed it. So that was his cost of building that business. His business obviously selling the property and making the business. Okay, so the key word is he constructed the 500 grand income property. Okay, a written instrument which passes title of property, such as furniture purchased as part of a home sale from a seller to a buyer, would be. Okay, good. C, bill of sale. How are you guys doing with the vocabulary? Is everybody studying your vocabulary? I hope you guys are doing that. Don't forget to study your vocabulary the best you can. Chattel is a personal property. So please promise me, you guys, that no matter what you do with the questions, every day spend a little time with that vocab. Okay? It doesn't matter if you got to do flashcards or just write it in. Do whatever you got to do. Just make sure you nail down that vocab. There's a lot of complicated questions that can get very tricky. But remember, you don't need 100% to get your real estate license. Okay? So if you know your vocab, you'll get a lot of those easy ones correct. To alienate title to property, 1, A, encumbers the title, B, conveys title, C, clouds the title, or D, records a homestead. We did create a vocab practice test where it's just vocab. Obviously, your real exam is not going to be just vocab, or you could say it's all vocab, depending how you look at it. I mean, a lot of people say this real estate exam is a glorified vocabulary test. But obviously, there's scenarios and things and whatnot. Okay, B, conveys title. As you guys know the schedule, I'll be here tomorrow evening and then Friday morning, same time doing now, and Saturday morning. Which of the following would alienate title to real property? A, conveying title. B, securing an Alta policy of title insurance. C, cloud on title. Or D, recording a homestead. Would any of you guys want to go through the flashcard, vocabulary flashcards? We could do that if you'd like. Let's take a vote. If you guys would like to do that flashcard review where you just go through a lot of vocabulary now, we could do that. Okay, I got yes, no, yes, sure, yay, yes. Okay, I want to do this for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to switch those flashcards. Okay, so let's do about 5 minutes more questions, then we're going to do that. Ooh, there's a lot of yeses. Title to real property is conveyed by deed when A, recorded by the grantee, B, signed by the grantee and delivered to the grantor, C, delivered to and accepted by the grantee, or D, signed by the grantor. Remember, it has to be accepted, guys. Delivered and accepted. I talk about this a lot when we do the contract stuff. You got to have that acceptance. When a dam broke, the flow of water cut away a strip of land from the riverbank. This would be known as A, avulsion, B, alluvium. A, alluvium, B, avulsion, C, reversion, D, accretion. I was actually thinking of putting together hangman, and you guys like hangman, although I'm not really sure if that would work for our purposes. I was actually trying to be creative. Okay, the answer is B, avulsion. Jeopardy would be exciting. A deed, A, can only be recorded in one county. B, does not have to be recorded to transfer title. C, if recorded, will not give the grantee the usual protection of recorded laws if it is a quitclaim deed. D, when recorded, gives actual notice of its contents. B, does not have to be recorded to transfer title. The buyer of a commercial property under a sale leaseback arrangement would be least concerned with A, the condition of the building, B, the depreciated book value of the building, C, the credit rating of the seller, or D, the location of the property in the general community. What do you guys think? The depreciated book value. Do you guys know what a sale leaseback is? Who knows what a sale leaseback is? Start with that. What's a sale leaseback? It's when you sell the property and you lease it back. In other words, the vendor becomes the lessee. The vendor becomes the lessee. Okay? So it's not necessarily the same as owner financing. It's when you sell the property. So a lot of times businesses will do this as a way to sell the property, okay? All right, as a way to get capital for their business. So sell the property, so they have more money for their business. And then when they enter the property, they could deduct all their future rent as a business expense. They could deduct it as a business expense. All right, here we go. All right, here's these flashcards. Write the answer with as few words as possible. As few words as possible. State for years. Quick, quick, quick. We got to write these quickly. Don't overthink it. Just first things come to mind. Fixed period of time. Good. Fixed period of time. Excellent. Zoning. Zoning, what's that one? What do you guys think? Zoning. Zoning is a police power. It's the regulation that controls the use of land within certain jurisdictions. It is a police power. Can you guys name the 4 government powers? Who could do that? Who could name the 4 government powers? 4 government powers. Police power, eminent domain, taxation, and its cheat. Police power, eminent domain, taxation, and its cheat. All right. Quitclaim deed. What's that one about? Quitclaim deed. No express or implied warranty. No express or implied warranty. Okay, condemnation. Condemnation. What's that one all about? Condemnation. Taking property of government use. When does that happen? When is condemnation used? Eminent domain. Nice job, Seal Everhart. Good job. Abandonment. What do you guys think? What's abandonment? It's voluntary relinquishment of ownership. Good. Abandonment. Littoral. Littoral. I know you guys are going to say lake. Let's say something different than lake. Let's see if you guys can be creative. All right. Still out of water. Nice job, Melissa Shepard. Okay, it's a term concerning the shores of lakes and oceans. So it's basically a body of water standing still. I say this a lot. A lot of you guys remember the memory techniques, but don't remember why you're remembering them. So, for example, if you guys remember littoral lake, lake is a memory technique, okay? And it's a good one, but that's not the definition of the word. It's a way to help you remember bodies of water stand still. When you guys remember riparian rights, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember river. But the definition is not river. What's the definition of riparian rights? What do you guys think? What's the definition of riparian rights? Moving water, exactly. So hopefully you guys get my point, because if you're just memorizing the memory techniques, that could get you in trouble, because on your exam, they're not going to have always the little memory techniques. Like for fixture, they're not going to have Maria. You got to know what Maria stands for. You got to know why you're remembering Maria. When they say the 4 essentials of value, you can't just remember stud or dust. You got to remember why. All right. And I'm sure a lot of you guys remember chattel, cattle, cows, move, right? Because it's movable and it's personal property. Okay. Intestate. What's that one? Intestate. No will. Without leaving a will. Good. Do we have any people from Washington here? Anybody from Washington? The state of Washington, not the city. Okay, intestates without a will. What's testate? Testate would be with a will, right, guys? What's a fully handwritten will called? What's a fully handwritten will? What's that called? What's a will written entirely by hand? Holographic will. Excellent. Nobody from the state of Washington? Anybody know anything about Washington? I'm trying to find a friend who's moving there and wants to know where the best place to live in Washington is. Okay, a fixture. Okay, I think of fixture, you think of the word Maria, right? What does Maria stand for? Okay, so fixture, everybody should have wrote, a fixture's personal property is now considered real property, okay? That's what a fixture is by definition. Personal property that is now considered real property. Okay, Maria stands for method, adaptability, relationship, intention, and agreement. All right, good. Good job. And economic obsolescence, that's a good one. Let's talk about that one. What's economic obsolescence? Ooh, Lance, you gotta use that audio dictate. If you guys have the Mac, you have the audio dictate where you hit FN twice. If you guys have a Mac, if you're not sure about this, I actually learned this. If you guys type a lot, it could really hurt your hand after a while, carpal tunnel. So if you guys have a Mac, I'm not sure about other computers, the audio dictate works fantastic. You click FN twice, boom, boom, and then you just speak the words. And it doesn't hurt your hand. It types literally as you speak. It works great. Okay, economic obsolescence, a foreign depreciation outside of the property lines. Okay. So you got 3 forms of depreciation that come up on your exam. Anybody know what they are? Maybe you have to have it set up, Stacy. I'm not sure. But Siri will come up and all that kind of stuff. But yes, it should be just click FN twice. That's the way it's supposed to work. If your Mac's working correctly. Okay, so you got functional, economic, and physical. All right. Which one of those is not a form of obsolescence? You got functional, economic, and physical. Which one of those is not a form of obsolescence? What do you guys think? Physical depreciation. Good. Physical depreciation. Can you guys give me an example of functional obsolescence? Can you guys give me an example of functional obsolescence? Anybody? Five bedroom, one or 3 bedroom, 1 bath. Actually, I could function with that. 5 bedroom would be a little tough. Do you guys live in a house with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom? I think I could pull it off, depending on who I'm sharing the place with. Equity. There you go, Lisa Knowles. We could do it. Equity. What do you guys think? Equity, what's that? It's the amount your property's worth minus all liens, value minus liens. Very simply, after you sell the property, what you could go take and go buy a cookie with. It's like the money's actually going to end up in your hand. I always phrase it like that. What is the difference between equitable title and legal title? Equitable title and legal title. When I grew up, me and my brother shared a bathroom, and my two sisters shared a bathroom. Me and my brother was fine. My two sisters, it was like holy war every time. And I would never even walk near their bathroom. I would like go outside the house and take the back door into the house rather than past their bathroom. Just afraid if I walked near that bathroom, like something out of like Freddy Krueger would come out and try and kill me or something. All you guys who had older sisters probably know what I'm talking about. Both my sisters were older than me. Okay, so equity. So you have equitable title and legal title, right? Legal title is the right to sell. Equitable title was the right to use and possess, right? Okay, legal title is the right to sell. Equitable title is the right to use and possess. Okay, Melissa did have a good explanation. Nice job, Melissa. You guys sit next to her on the exam. Take a peek at her test. I'll probably help you pass. Don't do that. Don't cheat. That'll get you in trouble. Easement appurtenant. Easement appurtenant. Easement appurtenant. By the way, I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. Like a lot of these people want to like cheat on this exam. People have asked me to take the exam for them, asked to bring papers in the exam. They tried to bring notes in the exam. Please, I don't know if any of you guys think about that. Don't do it. This is not like cheating on your high school exam. This is like a federal offense if you cheat. This is a state given exam. So if they think you're cheating on it, it's a very big deal. It's a very big deal. Okay, easement appurtenant runs with the land. Yeah, it's a major no-no. The consequence of cheating on this is a lot more than just not passing. Okay, so you had easement appurtenant runs with the land, meaning when you sell it, somebody else gets it. Okay, so when you sell it, the new owner has the same rights. All right, so an easement, you have two parties involved in the easement. What are they? You have two parties involved in an easement, or I should say two properties, dominant and servient tenement. Who could tell me the difference between a dominant and servient tenement? Anybody? Dominant and servient tenement. Dominant and servient tenement. What's the difference? Dominant is the one walking across. Servient is the one being walked on. Okay? Think of it that way. Dominant's being walked across. Servient's the one being walked on. All right? What type of easement has no dominant tenement? What type of easement has no dominant tenement? Anybody know? What do you guys think? Easement in gross. Good. Easement in gross. Excellent. Brittany Waterman says prescription. So that's not correct, but let's go over that. I'm glad you brought that up, Brittany. What is easement by prescription? Anybody know? Anybody know what an easement by prescription is? Easement by prescription is when you got it over by using a certain amount of time. It has to do with time. Okay, easement by prescription has to do with time. All right. Okay, a void contract. What does void mean? What is void? That's right, Judy. Now that time change could change depending what state you're in, but you're correct. It's using the property for a certain amount of time. Okay, void. Here's what I want you to remember for void. It lacks one of the four essentials. It's lacking one of the four essential elements. Melissa Shepard's on a roll. Good job. So I know you guys are saying it's not legal, which is correct. But I want you to remember it as per this. It's lacking one of the four essential elements. Everybody write that. Lacking one of the four essential elements. That's the wording you're going to want to know for your exam. Lacking one of the four essential elements. All right, that's the important part. Lacking one of the four essential elements. I don't see anybody writing that. Okay. Stacy Schultz says, and the four elements are, so let's answer that. What are the four essential elements? Ooh, Angel McGuire, that sounds horrifically dangerous to be doing this while driving. Please be safe. Lawful object, offered acceptance, kibble parties, and consideration. Good. Riparian. Everybody should get this one right. What do you guys think? Riparian. Okay, moving body of water. Great. Do you guys like doing vocabulary like this, or you like doing the questions? I feel like when I do the vocabulary, it gives me more of a platform to dive into more explanations. But I don't know what you guys think. Do you guys like doing the vocabulary like this, or do you prefer questions? I feel like questions, I'm reading it, and you guys could, sometimes I feel like I'm doing things you guys should do on your own. Like when I'm reading the questions, and reading the answers, I kind of feel like, can't you guys be doing this on your own? But when we do the vocabulary or word cloud or whatever it may be, which is a form of vocabulary, I feel like I'm doing more explaining rather than just reading what's on the board. I don't know what you guys think. Obviously, I'm here for you, so we do whatever works. Okay. I will look into that, Melissa, doing a story with them and fill in the word. Once again, I want to apologize last night for, with YouTube, it crashed. We were dependent on YouTube up and running, which always is. It was just really odd that it wasn't last night. And we're going to look for different platforms to do this webinar. I got to be honest, guys, no matter what platform we use, there's always going to be glitches once in a while. As you guys know, when you're dependent on technology and Wi-Fi and different types of elements, there's always going to be some little hiccups wherever you do this kind of stuff. Some of you guys have found it with settings. So I ask you guys just be patient, and I'll always do my best to kind of help you guys pass this exam. Okay? So like I said, we'll change the platform, but I guarantee whatever we do, there's always going to be some glitch of some kind. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. So post them on the group. I want to say it was on major news, but yeah, look at our group and you can see the link. All right. So post on the group and I'll answer there. I'd rather you guys post the questions on the group because then I can answer for everybody. If you post it and I do not answer you, feel free to, get up in my grill and send me a message via Facebook or the website and just say, hey, Joe, I post on the group, answer that. Okay. because sometimes there's a lot of messages that come, and much like technology, I may miss too. Okay, I may fall short a little bit, but I want you guys to know my heart's in the right place. I want to get to it. I want to answer it. So if I don't answer it, please just give me a nudge and I'll get to it. All right. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate the support. All right, guys, you remember, so we're here tomorrow evening, Thursday evening, 6 o'clock California time, 9 o'clock East Coast time. And you figure out where you are in the middle, if you're in Mountain Time, Central Time, etc. Friday, we're doing the same time as now, and Saturday, the same time as now. Okay? All right. Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow evening.